Hey guys, what's up? So we've got a big update on items, talents, and heroes here on Advanced Server.
Let's kick things off with talents. First up, Killing Spree. Remember how you'd have to land the final blow on an enemy to heal? Well, no more. Now if an enemy dies within 1 second of taking damage from you, bam! Killing Spree activates. Here's an example. As you can see, Killing Spree was triggered even though I didn't kill the enemy. So even if you're just assisting with the takedown, you still get that healing goodness. Does this mean roamers can now use it to heal themselves? Interesting, right? Next, pull yourself together. The cooldown reduction on battle spells and active skills is lowered from 15 down to 12%. But hold on, there's a twist. Now you get an extra 1% cooldown for every kill or assist, stacking up to 8 times. So that means you get 20% cooldown reduction at max stacks. Here's a flicker with a full stack of pull yourself together from 120 to 96 seconds. Show players will love this. And here's Wind of Nature from 70 down to 56 seconds. More outplays for our marksman players. And of course, Winter Crown from 100 down to 80 seconds. TikTok players will enjoy this new pull yourself together talent. Next is the talent focusing mark, where it will now slow enemies by 15% for 3 seconds. So not only do you increase your teammates' damage, but you also slow the enemy. Basically, it's like having a mini ice queen wand. Imagine Rafaela with her first skill plus the slow of focusing mark. How about Estas? Hylos with his second skill? Or Angela with her first skill? There's no more escaping once they catch you. Temporal Rain will have a longer duration from 4 to now 5 seconds. But that's not all, because now you can extend its duration by 2 seconds whenever you get an assist or kill. To balance, cooldown reduction effect is lowered from 50 down to 30%. Alucard and Savior will greatly benefit from this patch. Tenacity will now activate its extra defense if your HP is below 35% instead of the old 50. That means you'll need to be almost dying before the extra defense kicks in. So yeah, this talent is kinda bad right now. Firmness will gain a +2 physical and magic defense. Last is the talent Inspire, where they've added +2 mana regen. So you get cooldown reduction and mana regen from a single talent. Now let's move on to the item adjustments. Wishing Lantern will have its damage lowered from 10 down to 8% of the enemy's current HP. To balance, they've added a base 50 magic damage for each butterfly it releases. So it's slightly weaker on full HP heroes, but in return, it deals better against low HP ones. This should make it more versatile regardless of the enemy you're facing. Cursed Helmet will now reduce an enemy's hybrid defense if they are near. That's -10 defense. Pretty good, right? To balance, the price of the item is now higher by 150 gold. Moonton Essence, on the other hand, doesn't have this added effect. You have to upgrade it to Cursed Helmet if you want to have that defense reduction. Are they trying to bring back the tank junglers? Radiant Armor now has a faster stack collection, from 0.6 to 0.4 seconds. That means it's easier to reach the limit when receiving damage. Good news for our tank players, right? Brute Force Breastplate will have a higher adaptive attack for each stack, from 6 to now 8 points, which means you'll get a total of 48 attack stats. To balance, the physical defense is lowered by 3 points. Now let's move on to the hero adjustments. Tank heroes, namely Baxia, Barats, Uranus, and Esmeralda, will have an increased defense stats. The developers said they want to improve certain damage-oriented tanks that have relatively low pick rates in the current patch. So yeah, expect this for heroes to be tankier on the next update. Novaria will have a -1 cooldown on her second skill, plus it comes with a lower mana cost. That means more sniping moments because of the faster cooldown. Selena will now see the enemy that she stuns with her second skill. As you can see, the stunned enemy is visible on this side. You no longer need to move the camera to check. The best part is that it also works on jungle creeps, including the Lord and Turtle. So if you want to see what's happening in the Lord area, just send an arrow to stun the Lord. No more camera panning to check your target, right? Chip can now use his special skill without the need to step on the portal. All he needs to be is out of battle to use the skill. So from the base, he can easily teleport in an instant to one of his portal spots. 1 second you see him laning, and then just like that, he's on a different lane. Talk about unpredictable rotations. Carri receives another buff on her first skill. They've reduced the first skill's backswing. It means there's a shorter delay after casting the skill. Man, Carri is receiving some good buffs recently, and most of it are already live on official server. You might want to check her out before many players start picking her. The revamped Yi Sun-Shin is back with a stronger ultimate. It now deals 4 cannon shots and there's a 30% slow effect on the target area. And after using the skill, your passive will automatically activate on the next basic attack. Neat, right? To balance, they had to lower its attack scaling by 20%. And finally, we have the new design for Hanzo. The model looks awesome, including his portrait.
All who dare stand in my way will be devoured.
And that's it for this week's advanced server update. Tanks are looking stronger, support talents are getting some love, and some heroes are receiving some serious buffs. Which change are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments. As always, stay safe and thank you for watching.